Hey guys, welcome back to Thoughts with T. I'm your host Tyler. For you new guys that might not know who I am, thank you guys so much for coming to watch another show, and I've got something I'm really passionate about today, and that's going to be our families. The family is really the core to our society, and it's the biggest part of our socialization, even today when families are at their weakest. And that's what we need to talk about, is weak families and how we're failing the next generation in their upbringing. The first thing we need to do is fix the single parent problem. It is disastrous to how future families will operate in society. Daughters will look up at their single mothers and they grow up with this idea that, well, my mother didn't need a man, I don't either. Girls assume that this long-term marriage isn't as good because they see it did not work for their mother. So they have a much higher likelihood of having many short-term partners rather than settling down with one man. Now that's bad, but it's not nearly as disastrous as boys who grow up without a father. Growing up without a father leads to far more mental health and behavior problems for young men than it does for young women. They are also less likely to go to college than their peers with a mother and a father, and these boys without a father have a reduced likelihood of being employed by around 8% compared to their peers. So, with these fatherless men who are less likely to be educated, less likely to be employed, who earn less than their male counterparts who have a father, and even females who grow up without a father, they end up not being able to settle down and not being able to get married. Now that's exactly where more problems stem from. Women, in the general sense, do not want to settle down or marry a man who is less educated than them and or makes less money than them. So now we have this awful loop where men aren't good enough to start these families, and where feminist agenda pushes and says, well, you're a strong, independent woman and you don't need no man. Go get this, girlfriend, woohoo! And then women, they believe that many short-term relationships are the answer and sometimes unintentionally get pregnant with a short-term partner, which leads to the next generation following this loop. And that's if they even have kids. If they don't have kids, birth rates will continue to decline as they are already, and more people will say, well, whoa, look at this. We need more immigration because our birth rates are on the decline. We'll get to the immigration topic on another day though. But all in all, we just really need to promote the traditional family again within society. Through us, we need to promote this. We should promote these norms and values as we used to in the past, as we used to for thousands of years, how this has worked. The traditional family has worked. And then all of a sudden, everything about it is being undermined by the government, by feminist agenda, and by lack of father figures in society. And really, all that matters is the family.